gay. It is Ronan the Traveler. Man, got a good question from a brother from the UK. His name is Saya. I hope I got your name right. He said he is of Indian descent and he's been watching the channel. The brother say, Ronan, I make $70K a year and I'm just an average guy, and in the UK I'm invisible. Women do not talk to me at all. Can a average guy travel abroad and find somebody? And he's talking about the DR. So let me answer you right now, man. Brother, dating sites should have been the best help a man can get. You were supposed to be able to get on that dating site and see all the women in your neighborhood and in your surrounding area, and things would have been perfect. But what happened is that dating site showed men from around the world, and they give women more options than they have ever had. And you know how hard men simp for a pretty face. So this give people a abundance of delusion. You saw some of the most delusional things you have ever saw after this dating explosion. So a lot of men now feel like they don't have a chance in the West. But fear not, my brother. There's something better. You can go overseas. And I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why you should consider going overseas. And it just don't have to be the Dominican Republic or Colombia, you know, the ones that the brothers go to. You can go back to your native India. You can go to parts of Asia or Western Europe, places that have not been into the feminist apple yet, man. Because that's where a lot of the problem came in. Dating sites and feminism. But overseas, you will win. And let me tell you, man, what happened with these dating sites. My cousin showed me something recently. It's a very pretty girl. Look, she's just a regular nurse that happens to be pretty. She was showing me her Instagram, and she was showing us all the rappers and ball players that were in her DM. I'm talking about people who had 20, 30 million plus. I mean, she had ballers in there. So this stuff starts to go to these people's head. So that's why you will see a woman who was a housewife who had a good man doing everything he was supposed to do. And all of a sudden she starts to tell him, hey, I'm not happy anymore. So what that is now, she starts to go on social media, and you see these things. The divorce rates are rising more and more because now she has access to people she consider better than you. Because we all know that average women don't want an average man. It's crazy. So then you got these dating coaches telling men, hey, you need to compete more and more. They telling you to compete for a prize with a hole in it. Think about that. They're telling you to try hard to get this trophy with a hole. It's fool's gold. So, and I will tell people, man, getting women in the United States is not hard. It's not even hard in the UK. I talk to people, but it's always keeping them, especially for me, because I am so far against feminism. That was always my problem. That's the reason why I joined the passport movement. I got tired of feminism. That's what's my problem. So I'm seeing this more and more. So brother, get your passport. But before you get your passport, these are things you need to do right now. I'm gonna give you a few of them. What I would do if I was you I would embrace the path of the loner right now. Some people call it monk mode. I call it the loner. Right now, you take this time and keep bettering yourself mentally, physically, however you need to do to make yourself better. And while you're doing that, you get your passport and you come up with a plan, man. Join the Blue Book Cartel, man, or join these other travel groups, because then you have somebody on the ground, man. And what I want you to do, man, if you're gonna come here to the DR, I want you to go to Sosúa and get your confidence back. I want you to go spend a wild, great time in Sosúa. You can watch my video. The first time I went there, I got to hook up with 2 women. One of the best nights I ever had. It was like the WWE Raw. It was wonderful. So you need you a getaway like that, because these situations start making men feel like they're less than. I know how I feel for an average looking woman to tell you, an average man, that you're not good enough. So I'm gonna tell you, man, toss that to the side, because when you come over here, you gonna deal with some of the most beautiful women you have ever seen. And let me tell you, even if it's just the girlfriend experience till you find a real girlfriend, because I advise against anybody coming just quick and finding a girlfriend. Just have the girlfriend experience, because the West is going down. So yes, you can definitely win coming overseas, man. You're gonna have everything that you are looking for. Stop letting people make you feel a certain kind of way, man. I know what you're going through. I've been there, but there's something better. The best thing that I ever did was got that passport. The passport is your ticket to another life. You will win. But I'm telling you, don't sleep on going to India. You know, Indian women, I've seen many. Indian women are very beautiful. Most of them are traditional, and I'm telling you, that might be your best bet. But that 70K that you're making a year in the West, they might look down on it. And look, 70K is a good amount of money, man. But you need to go places where you're gonna be on the top. And I'm gonna tell you to go somewhere else where you're gonna be appreciated. I don't know why people suffer through things as long as we do. Sometimes we stay places where we're not wanted. And we just saw this with this woman getting hit in the head with that brick. Now I don't co-sign anybody getting hit in the head, but all these women say they don't need man. And here's the thing, what I learned about women. Women will say they want equality, but when it's time for equality, you see what they want, special treatment. And that's what happened with this lady. She's like, well, nobody helped me. Well, you wanna be alone. And I looked at some of her content, the things she was saying about men, and I would have stumbled myself in actually helping her. And I have helped people before. I got a video coming out about this. It's gonna be another good one, man. But I don't want to get off the subject. I'm telling you, dude, you're gonna win. A average man can find a above average woman. You won't even deal with an average woman, because an average woman here is above average in the West. You can get a woman in the Dominican Republic. I'm talking about, I done dated Dominicans, Mexican women, and Colombian. All the Colombians or something else. And the average women from those places, those average Latinas, were 8, 9s, and 10s, if not above that in the U.S. So, man, you're going to win. My whole message to men now is to run. I joined that passport movement, and I tell you to run. So join the brothers. Whether you want to call yourself a passport brother or not, it's just bigger than just black men now. It's all men. Everybody's embracing this. Like, my followers now, dudes who watch my channel, come from black, white, whatever. And I'm telling you, dude, man, you don't have to suffer that, man. So I just wanted to make a short video answering the brother, man. There's many benefits of dating women overseas, man. You will win. I can promise you that, man. But just look, let me say one more thing. When I was married, my sister-in-law, right? My sister-in-law was, I would say she was below average. And I remember one time, me and my wife was sitting at the table. My ex-wife was asking her, like, about a man and this and that. She was putting down every man in the church we was going to. And I remember asking her, I said, well, what do you want then? Because it shocked me. And she said, well, man, she was one of the first ones I had her say that. He has to be tall. He has to make this amount of money. He has to, I mean, she was saying some crazy stuff like he had to have his own company and all this stuff. And I looked at her and I said, okay, well, he had all those things. Why would he want you? And let me tell you something, man. For years, she never talked to me again, man. So I'm out, brother. Join the Blue Book Cartel, man. Brothers are in there dropping that good game. Just wanted to make this quick video for this brother. If you have any questions, send it to RonintheTraveler@gmail.com. I've been traveling a lot, so if I haven't responded, I will get to you, brothers, man. Live streams are coming. We out.